Hey, what is up guys, VitrioliBox here, and this video right here is bringing me out of hiatus because, oh my goodness, I have not bought the last several Call of Duties. Cold War was the last game I played, other than the betas of the, well, betas, they're the full game. We say that every single year, and people still somehow say and think and actually believe that the beta is just somehow different, when every single year I make these videos, they're the exact same. There's no changes from the quote-unquote beta to the full game. This has to be one of the worst experiences I've legitimately ever had in a video game in the slightest. I mean, I already had low expectations, but wow. Okay, I have an entire list right here in no particular order. I just tried to make, you know, the big problems at the top and work my way on down. Things I forgot and put in. But this game's deleted. No, not buying it. I know it's free on Game Pass. That's the only reason I got the beta in the first place, because of Game Pass. This is not being installed anywhere ever in the future. This game is trash to the absolute, I mean, whatever level you can imagine. Like the highest level possible. Several Call of Duty pros have stopped playing it. They've uninstalled. Several big YouTubers, big community members. I mean, I'm seeing people in tandem, like, join together almost to just destroy this game because it is awful. The player sentiment is so extremely low, it's embarrassing. The fact that Treyarch has stooped to this level is almost unbelievable when you think about the history. When we used to play World at War, when we used to play Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and I'll give it to them, Black Ops 3, but that's about it, right? Black Ops Cold War in the since Modern Warfare 2019, that awful garbage slop of a game, Cold War was is still the most similar to OG COD we have. Even though with its glaring problems as well, it is still, in the modern era, the closest we've had to the classic COD. This, for a Treyarch game, it said they had 4 years with 4,000 developers. Oh my gosh. So let's get into this video. I cannot believe, I literally have not made a video in a while if you go on my channel, but this got me motivated like I haven't been motivated in years. Okay, so right off the get-go, strict skill-based matchmaking. This is the talk of the town on social media, Twitter more in particular, but as soon as you get on, I mean, because it still tracks my stats from Cold War that I had over a 3 KDN, if you go to my COD tracker, and it is right out of the get-go. I'm facing max levels in a beta, because I didn't play the first weekend. I didn't even want to play it. I was like, let me just test it out. I am playing the same players non-stop in a game that's supposed to have supposedly millions of players, because they won't show you the player count ever since Call of Duty Ghosts had lower player count than Black Ops 2. And so you're supposed to take them at their word, but yet you're playing the same people over and over when there's disbanding lobbies too. It is insane. Everybody uses StimShot, Tano, or Jackal, or XM4, and that's it. So it's another Call of Duty where it's 2 to 3 guns max that you're going to see, and it's probably going to be 2 guns because they already nerfed the Jackal a little bit. I'm seeing Tano kill in 2 bullets. It's not even, like, when I watch the kill cams of how people joke me, their aim and their centering is awful, and they get like a 2-bullet shot to the kneecap or something. It's built for noobs. But everybody is literally running the same StimShot, perks, Tanos, attachments. It is the worst and most egregious skill-based matchmaking I think has been in Call of Duty yet, and that's saying something. This is literally just Modern Warfare Remastered, or not remastered, excuse me, wow. This is Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2, Modern Warfare Roman numeral 3, with a Black Ops title on it. Like, it's just, this is not Treyarch in any sense. The perk, there's a perk in this game that makes you appear friendly to enemy players. Whoever thought, I mean, they just, every year, this is like it's like some tradition. They have to think of the dumbest, most idiotic thing I've ever seen. And when I go on Twitter and I see people call this out for what it is, how idiotic this is, in a game where you die in 1 millisecond, like, yeah, let me just have time to try and discern if this is friendly or not. I mean, that's so stupid. There's actually noobs that are still defending this. Like, oh, you guys always complain when Call of Duty tries to come up with something new. This is your idea of new? This is what you want in a Call of Duty game? It's so stupid. I don't have to waste any more time on that. That is just so dumb. The broken movement, I already predicted this when I heard about Omni movement. It is broken beyond repair. I'm seeing like a player like Shotzzy, one of the best movement players in Call of Duty. He is complaining about it as well on stream. It's so broken and silly. I don't need a pro player's opinion though. It just looks silly. You're sliding backwards. There's even an exploit right now that they even figured out where if you go into a slide into a drop shot, like a prone position, it messes up the opposing player's aim. I called this out. I knew this was going to happen. Call of Duty's camera angles, lag compensation, all that has never been able to handle movements like this. And so you have people just appearing out of nowhere. You go to predict where, okay, I'm going to pre-aim this far. Nope, they're coming above you, just diving out of nowhere. Like, you cannot predict any of this stuff, and it's happening so much that there's, every time I go to like watch a kill cam, there's players that are doing this at the same time to me where I cannot predict that, where it's hard to even get a double or a triple kill because you can predict usually in older Call of Duties where people are going to come. Like, that's why you have centers, like you have centering, right? Like, you can put your crosshair where people are going to be, like head, chest level height. This game, good luck with that. It is awful. And people are just abusing that with all the other problems in the game, so go figure with that. The visibility in this game is dog. It is awful, okay? You cannot see people half the time, and I have perfect vision, just got tested recently. I mean, my vision is literally perfect. And trying to see people in certain spots and stuff like that is just awful. The visual recoil and the flinch you get is weird. I've seen tons of people talk about how they feel nauseous, and I don't feel nauseous, but I get what they're saying. It feels like when you're trying to look at somebody and you're taking shots or something like that, like coming your way, and it just feels like your screen's shaking like constantly, and your gun's already doing that by default. And it just feels weird, especially when you start shooting the visual recoil, and it's so weird with the visibility. The horrible weapon balancing in this game is atrocious. The time to kill, you will either die in 2 bullets or you'll shoot somebody a million times, but more than likely they're going to have a stim shot with a Tano, so you're going to shoot them a million times, they're going to heal up instantly, and they're going to 2-bullet you. The SWAT is literally a joke. It's from Black Ops 2, but this game, it's a one burst. The kill cams I've seen from people's POV is just embarrassing, how they have not figured that that's going to be game-breaking. The C9, which is the MP5, the Tano, and the Jackal, I mean, they're just complete jokes. The weapon balancing in this game is completely terrible. There's an LMG mod or assault rifle mod where it looks like an LMG from like Modern Warfare 2019 or something like that, or Black Ops 4, where there's 0 recoil. You're 2-bulleting people while hip firing at any range. They're doing this on purpose to cater to bad players so they buy a blueprint in the future. That's already guaranteed. The shoot first, die first in this game is probably the worst of the franchise. I'm not even joking. You will shoot somebody, again, they'll just instantly heal and you're dead, or they won't even heal. You're just shooting them with the same exact weapon. As I've said for the last 5 years, it's some new thing since Modern Warfare 2019 that's been worse than ever. It used to happen back then in Call of Duty, but this is, ever since Modern Warfare 2019, it's been terrible. The spawns in this game, I mean, if you've played this game for even a match, you know what I'm talking about. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter. They are awful. It's like shipment spawns, but on bigger maps. It makes 0 sense. You're spawning with people. You're spawning with people behind you at the same time. You'll kill somebody, they'll spawn directly behind you or in front of you. It's awful. The maps in this game are completely bad. You would think, right, it's a beta, so they want, or quote-unquote beta, they're trying to advertise their best, right, so that you have some sort of, inkling or some sort of motivation to play this game. Well, they didn't do good, because they said apparently there's 0 big maps in the game, which, not really the worst thing, but these maps are so small, the head glitches, the spawns, the movement that are for people on crack, it's garbage, okay? The doors and the mounting, another Modern Warfare 2019 feature from Infinity Ward that leaked into Treyarch finally. Garbage. It's built for noobs. That's the only reason they added them to the game from these people's mouths at Infinity Ward. Why did they do that for Treyarch? Because it's no longer Treyarch. David Von Hart's at a completely different studio. The key people at Treyarch are gone. This is completely Infinity Ward right here, 2.0. Stim Shot, that's another thing we didn't need back in Call of Duty. It's built for people in a already super sweat-fest game. And this is somebody from like myself that's formerly competed in Call of Duty and has over a 3 KD in Cold War. And it's just not needed, man. It just makes the game random. You think you have somebody dead and they instantly heal, and it's just stupid. You're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Streaks in this game are awful. It's another thing since Modern Warfare 2019. They said they don't want streaks to be good to protect bad players. And they said in this game, you can't loop streaks. Imagine that. 12 years ago we could in Black Ops 2. Now they don't want you looping streaks because they said they don't want a streak spam and who's that for to protect? Bad players. The RCXD is terrible to control. The Health, but that's the least of it. The Hellstorm missile, remember how that came out in Black Ops 2? Easy as pie to control. This game, it is awful to control. Garbage. And so you have to die in order to get these streaks again. That already costs so much just to get a UAV. The packet burst and PC performance issues, update requires restart. I mean, it's all the same big problems. This game is an utter failure. It is garbage. And like I said last year, like I said the year before that, the year before that, this is not a beta. People always say this, but yet, what has everybody said about the last several Call of Duties going back to Modern Warfare 2019? Garbage. Every year. Stop buying this game. It is slop. If you're going to get it, if you have Game Pass, get it for free. But there's no point in having this game or spending your money on this. What you're going to see is all these problems in the game still. Then you're going to see what? Broken. This new gun's broken. Oh my gosh. Everybody buys a blueprint because they don't have the gun unlocked with all the attachments. Then that gets nerfed a month after, when it should have been nerfed immediately. And they do that all the time throughout the year. You're going to just be spending money, and it's all the same problems. It's all a Warzone simulator. That's it. That's all this is. This game is garbage, a complete waste of time. If you love Call of Duty and what it once was from COD 4 to 2012, Black Ops 2, this is not it. This is just more of the same problems, and people that do not understand Call of Duty, people that do not love Call of Duty, and that's why they shut down the SM2 mod for Modern Warfare 2, because they know we just want classic Call of Duty. The hype was incredible for it, and they shut it down. And that's just the honest truth. You're not going to get it anywhere else. This is complete garbage. Save your money, save your mental health, your physical health, and just spend it elsewhere. But let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Like, subscribe, and I'll probably make some more videos. I don't know. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.